Well, it's time for announcements. This is where we bring the news to you. Yeah, it's time for announcements. Wonder what they're gonna do.
Hey, welcome to this week's video announcements. We are doing them from the children's nursery. I'm just taking my turn working in the nursery and helping to watch the kids and stuff. And while I'm in here, we thought we would take a look and see what's going on in the bulletin. Folks, I wonder if you could grab your bulletin now, or maybe grab the bulletin that is in someone else's hands. Just take it from them, they won't mind. And take the bulletin and just wave it over your head so that everybody knows that we have one and there's stuff inside of it. And inside this bulletin, you will find not only are there 7 or 8 interesting announcements of things that are going on in the church, but we've got 5 different inserts in here. Come on, folks, we've got a lot going on in our church right now, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. Take, for example, there's an insert in here about prayer for our country update. There's all kinds of information there that would not enough time to go through it all. But I do want you to know that caucuses are coming up soon. This is an election year, and so there's all kinds of things to pray about. So there's instructions in here about what that's all about. There's informational meetings coming up, and don't forget, of course, we have prayer on Sunday nights for our nation right here at Living Waters at 6:30 in the library. If you do want more information, take a look at the flyer or check with Barb or Dan Montague, who have been praying for our country now for several years here at Living Waters, so you want to look at that. You know, there's information about the Contenders group that's right in here, and that's one of the new groups that's starting up here beginning January 17th on Wednesday evenings from 7 until 8:30. And the Contenders group is all about contending for, when you've been believing for and gotten prayer for a healing, it's for contending for that healing that it's a faith builder kind of a deal, and it's wonderful. It's going to be at the Moore Dolls, and Bob and Marcy are leading it, but again, that starts January 17th, and it's Wednesday evenings from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Hey, Higher Call Ministry, there's a insert in there about that, and if you look on the back of it here, all the dates of what's coming. In particular, there's an informational meeting coming up on February 1st, so if you are interested in Higher Call this winter, you might want to come to that and find out what's coming on. There's all kinds of things on the schedule and some information on your insert as well. There's an insert in here about the sanctity of life. As you know, in January 22nd, it's going to be the 45th anniversary of the Roe v. Wade decision. And as such, there's going to be gatherings. There's going to be, as I understand it, there's going to be a March for Life on January 22nd, I presume in St. Paul. So there's more information in there. This is brought to you by Abba Ministries, which is a local pro-life ministry here in Elk River. Also, there's ambassadors for him. This is what that insert looks like there, folks. And it's worth taking a look at this as well. This is a group inside Living Waters Church that's actually moving outside the 4 walls to go visit people that might have a prayer need in their home. So you can see more details in there about that. And it gives our church phone number at the bottom of the insert in case you want to take advantage of this group. And I mean that in the best possible way. And then also you look inside the bulletin here. I just want you to see, look at that amazing photo of Brian Malley there. He's in there because we're going to be having a meal here at Living Waters Church on January 28th. It's called Malley's Galley. We're actually going to be doing this 4 times this year, in addition to the 4 meals that we have after services that the youth put on. So there's almost always a meal going on in this church just about every month. But this next one is going to be January 28th. Brian Malley is heading up a team of 8 or 10 folks that are going to be doing soup and sandwiches after service. It's just a free will offering. There's nothing you have to bring except yourself. And be sure and come for that. I'm going to be serving up chocolate sundaes afterwards too. So there's going to be desserts, all for the low, low price of whatever you happen to want to give. So. And again, just a reminder about Prayer for Our Country tonight in the library. The 2018 offering envelopes and directories are available in the lobby as well. There's prophetic meetings with Alan Ross on February 2nd and 3rd. And if for any reason the Vikings aren't in the Super Bowl, there's one on February 4th too. There's going to be one either way, but we just want you to know that there's nothing else going on sports-wise for us. Come in on Super Bowl Sunday night. Alan Ross is going to be speaking. 2018, there's a prophecy revival in the Twin Cities, and that is going to be January 17th to the 20th, and that is at Redeeming Love Church in White Bear. So there's information in our bulletin about that, and that's pretty much what is in the bulletin right now, folks. Take a look inside your bulletin. There's a lot going on. I have to run right now because I'm on nursery duty. So, Pastor Dave, back to you.